We're at Speedway auto wrecking north of Denver, Erie, Dacono area, and I'm just going to walk around and take some video. Found this Grand Prix here. Pretty decent car. I mean, sheet metal's pretty decent, but interior's roached. Missing the front seats. It's pretty rough in there. Looks like it's been underwater. This thing's been sitting out here a long time. They sold a couple cars. There was a Lincoln sitting right here. It's missing the quarter extension, but this sheet metal's pretty nice on this car. A couple Buick 8s right here. Big old Buicks. Not very desirable cars, but they got suicide doors. Yeah, how long that hood is. Big old straight 8 on them. In them. I don't know what that is over there. Looks like a Mopar maybe. 4-door something here. Another Buick 8. Chevy. Early 50s Chevy. Says no parts on it for some reason. I don't know why. You ain't restoring that. All this junk. I don't even know if I've gone down here, but it looks like just a bunch of old junky wheels. Probably nothing really worth anything in there. Another really old tractor. Tri-City. What does that say? Tri-City Siding. Dale Hoffman. It's a pretty cool bus. The Price Busters. For some reason there's a Volvo there. Old Dodge truck over there. Probably got some good parts on it. Old Ford there. I've been noticing he's gotten a lot moved around, and they just added all those. I got my buddy over there. He's pulling parts off of a Fox body Mustang and sitting in a row of Datsuns that just came in. This is the other side, not the main area. There's a fence right there. Didn't used to be able to come over here, but he's always let me come over here. I've been to this junkyard hundreds of times, literally. Let's go look at these trucks over here. There's a lot of nice farm trucks out here if you're interested in farm trucks. This side over here isn't really picked through like the other side. There's good sheet metal here. There's good I-beams, everything. Really scrapper's dream out here. I didn't even know there's a bed of some truck over there underneath all this junk. All that wood there. The garage doors. Look at this metal. These are big. Let's see. Nice Chevy here, early 50s. It's a pretty nice looking truck. Oh yeah. The bed's pretty roached. Can't get into it. But this cab is really nice. I mean, these things go for good money. It's not a 5-window or anything, but not too bad in here. I think it has much floors left. It says Greeley, Colorado on that gas tank there. International here. It's a pretty nice looking cab. Just like, look at these cab corners. They're really nice. Just not even too much mouse house in here. There's a little. Look at all those different sticks going on here. I don't know what's going on with this. You see those? These things would have been a pain to drive. But it's a pretty decent cab on this one too. I mean, it's not all banged to the hell. Just an old farm truck. L160 series, it says. A little bit of rot in that corner, not too bad. More junk. Is this another International over here? Again, pretty decent looking cab. Let's try to get in this bus right here, see what's in there. Ow! Got a nice thorn in my finger there. Holy crap. Bicycle parts. Jeez. I don't even know. It doesn't really look like anything all that useful in here. Huh. One time in one of these trucks over here, I think it was in a camper that was over here, I found a bunch of comic books and I bought them from them. They were like 80s and 90s comic books. I don't think there was anything particularly all that great, but I still got them somewhere. Probably looked through them once and stuck them in my desk, and they're probably still there. What kind of bus is this? GMC? Ain't got no windows on it, so someone was just using this for storage probably. I'll get back over there. Let me go look at, got this livestock trailer here. That's a cool looking trailer. It's GMC 6500 flat nose cab over. Let's see what's in this bus. See if I can step up on this transmission. It's really too bad some of this stuff was just left to the elements. You see, those are all like truck door cards and stuff. Some interior parts. Just random, lots of random junk. But nothing really any good. See, and there's always just like transmissions and rear ends and everything, and there's no real organization to it. There, let's go in here, see if there's any good transmissions in here. Is that oh, for a second I thought, hey, that looks like it might be for a Bronco or something. 3-speed. I actually need a 3-speed for a early Bronco, so it'd be nice to find a 4-speed top loader in here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Or a good C6. There's a couple good C6 left. What is that up there? A T5? Looks like a T5 to me. That's a good one right there. Huh. Guess I've never looked in this trailer before. Here's one. This one's a 4-wheel drive. That's like the S10 T5. Not anything I want. Maybe that T5 up there might be worth something. Oh! Alright, what else? Another big GMC or Chevy or... what is that, a 5700? Got some junk in the back, some more transmissions. Oh, those actually have motors on them. Nothing cool though. More big trucks, F500. I think it might have been in this one where there are those comic books. I found it in here. Pretty sure. Yeah, this was it. That was a couple years ago, I think. Just in here in a plastic container. So they were actually in pretty decent shape. But look at all this junk. I mean, there's like a forklift over there. There's some generators and stuff out here. Let's see if we can open up this thing, see what's in here. Ooh, it stinks in here. Some license plates. Nebraska. Nothing all that old. Kitchen and bath. Texaco, a little gasoline pumps. Doesn't really look like anything useful in here either. Some children's books in there. Empty boxes. Yeah, empty boxes of those little miniature gas pumps. Get this closed back up again. Nice van there, dent side van. That's pretty cool. Some more vans. There's a real nice truck over here, bump side. Got some newer bikes there. I don't know why. Huffy. I don't know what, like, why just stick those out there? You put those out front, someone might buy them. There's a cool little tractor right here. No parts. Chevelle. Or no, wait, this is Olds. Or, yeah, Olds. I don't know what that is. Cutlass or something. I don't care about it too much. This is a nice Ford, though. Pretty nice Ford. Whole truck, no parts. So this one he probably has a title for. I bet he'd sell it. Another one here. Same thing. This one's got newer collector plates on it, so it's been on the road more recent. I think, oh, that's a Ranger. Yeah, this is a Ranger. Nice. Man, this Mercury, that window wasn't broke the last time I was here. Mercury Monarch. Probably got a 302 in it. This Gia might be decent for some parts. These aren't too bad looking. I mean, not the best looking car, that's for sure. But you know me and Mercury's. I love them. Don't care what they are. Look at this fucking pile of wheels out here. There's so many wheels just everywhere. Just no rhyme or reason to them, just piles of them. That's a lot. At one time, I'm sure that stuff was all organized, but people coming out here and picking through your stuff. This is a cool Fort Lupton, Colorado, Fire Department number 2. This is a real cool truck. I hate to see something like that out here. That's a badass truck. Whole car, stay out. Another one I'm sure he'd sell. It's a nice Dodge. It's a pretty cool Dodge right there. I love how these still had the fold up hoods on them. I don't think these Corvairs were here. Yeah, these Corvairs are new. Because I've made a video of this Cadillac over here that I wish I could buy. Thing's badass car. It's a 4-door, but it's cool as hell. I'm not going to try to walk around it. Oh, wait, this isn't a Cadillac. This is a Buick. Where'd the Cadillac go? Oh, I think they sold it. Oh no, there it is. God. This Chevelle definitely wasn't here. 4-door Chevelle. It's probably good for some parts. Yeah, this Cadillac sedan Ville, man, I'd love to buy this thing. It's got the look. I love that thing. Big old Dagmars. The bigger Dagmar, the better, in my opinion. Yeah, look at this. Someone could use some parts off of that. It's a Malibu. That Chevy truck's pretty nice too. It says no parts on it, so we'd probably sell it whole. I don't know what that thing is. It's junk. This truck's pretty nice. Dodge. Pretty decent looking. Truck cab. Someone could use that truck cab. Some big ass tires if you need them. Plumbing truck. Whatever that thing is there. It's a Ford, isn't it? know some of those earlier cars. This DeSoto, I've done a video on this DeSoto before. And that Hudson Hornet right there. I don't know what that is. Probably another Hudson or something. Big old caddy. Coupe DeVille. Next to this Mercury. I've done a video on this Mercury for sure. I love this car, but every time I look at it, it's looking worse and worse. It's been sitting here for God knows how long. This big old truck. Funny thing is, it's got a Cougar Eliminator hood scoop on it. I even looked underneath. That's an original one. It's not an aftermarket. Unfortunately, it's all broke to hell. Another Dodge over there. I don't even know. On the other side of the fence, I don't think is theirs. I think someone rents that. I guess I'll walk through all these. Yeah, this Mercury is so cool. Even for a 4-door, I would totally drive it. But man, it's just getting more and more rough. Oldsmobile 98. These things have got a good look to them. They got that interesting wheel or window in the back. Lots of trim. There's a Chevy 2-door. I don't know what that is, but it's a nice Chevy. Another Chevy. Buick there. Stay out. Ranch wagon. These are cool as heck, man. I would love a ranch wagon. Overdrive, automatic. Master Deluxe there. Nash. That Buick is actually really nice. Someone needs to scoop that up. It's got a little rot in the quarter panel, but compared to most, it's not too bad. There's a Studebaker over there. Studebaker pickup. There's a Chrysler here. Packard. Denver Packard, Colorado, huh? That thing's pretty cool. You don't ever see those. These might have those big overhead valve V8s. Can't remember what year that came out. I don't know what year this one is, so I don't know what that is over there. Let's figure that out. It's another Chrysler. I think this is a Chrysler too. Also, can't really tell. Oh, it's a Packard Thunderbolt straight 8. I don't remember this Mustang being here. Looks like it's been here for a while though, so I probably just walked past it because I don't really have any interest in these. Anything good in it? Automatic shifter? Not really. The dash isn't worth anything because it's not an AC. Well, maybe some good parts on it, but straight 6. I think there used to be more cars over there. They move them around quite a bit. But some of these were sitting for a long time. This hood scoop on this Mustang here would be a good hood scoop to get. This is another 6-cylinder car. I remember this one. I don't remember this one. Look at this big old boat. It's a pretty cool car. I have no idea what this thing is. An Oldsmobile. Concord. Yeah, there were a couple more cars sitting here. I don't know where those gone, but don't really matter. Yeah, this old truck here has got a cool boom on it. I'm pretty sure this is the one I found. There's a bunch of dead mice. It's got let's see, 59 AB. Flathead V8. This one's pretty crazy. I don't even know what this is. Some European car, some British car. Y-block intake. 4-barrel, 2-barrel. Air cleaner. This is a 68. This is 68 Mercury air cleaner. C8WF. I'm pretty sure that's a 68 Mercury air cleaner. I'll have to remember that thing's there. I'm gonna take it now. Look at this thing. It's got this weird little one-seater. It's like a cab, taxi cab, old European taxi cab of some sort. What does it say up in there? Preserve the dependability of your car. Use only the best lubricant. Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. It's got this weird little area here for some reason. Couple more really beat up cars. Chevy. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk. No, I guess I'll walk over that way. I haven't been back over here in a long time. So bear with me as I walk. But just look at all these tires with wheels in them. Like, I mean, the city's encroaching on this place. I guarantee in the next decade, this place is probably going to get bought out. Another cool Dodge with that fold-up hood. This one's actually pretty nice body on it too. Let's see what's in there. That seat, old white wall tire. Yeah, someone's going to have a lot of work on their hands when they have to come and clear all this out. Yeah, this is just, oh, there's a Buick wheel right there. This is just north of Denver. You get off at the Erie or the Dacono exit. There's the racetrack right over there. They're talking about putting in a drag strip there because there isn't a drag strip in the area anymore now that Bandimere is closed. The Pontiac 4-door. This Pontiac's actually pretty cool. That Ford right there, Jeff would probably like. He likes those things. I think they're ugly as hell. But, I mean, they're cool. They're ugly cool. You know what I'm saying? Pontiac Catalina there. This one's actually pretty sweet. 2-door. Bonneville there. This guy must like his Pontiacs because these are stashed away in the back. I've only come back all the way back here a handful of times. Another Econoline. There's a bunch of these in this yard. Let's see if we can get in this Dodge van over here. There's your boat. Bet there's something in here just because it's stashed all the way back here. Hopefully not a wild animal. Some coyote. Just a bunch of junk. Lots of junk, man. Little compressor. Nothing exciting. Yeah, those Fox bodies. Jeep Wagoneers, those things are worth a bunch of money now. There's a bunch of these, I don't know what these are. Cannonballs? There's a whole bunch of them laying around here. I don't know if they're cannonballs or not. Truck with a bunch of trim just sitting out here getting messed up. It's a camper. I ain't even going to, well, let's try. Might as well try to take a peek if I can. Got no door on it, so I can. I always like looking in this. Oh, what? I switched it around. Sorry about that. I don't know how long it's been switched around like that. No one wants to look at me, that's for sure. Just a bunch of junk in here. Hopefully it wasn't like that too long. I don't like editing, so I might just make it a 2-part video and cut that piece out. More wheels, more junk. It's a Plymouth right there. Pontiac, Buick Century junk. Nice Chevy square body back there. Is actually in pretty good shape. I've never looked in those trucks there. Who knows what's in the back of this one? I'm not going to try too hard. Can't see nothing in there of value. I have another video up here that I'll probably won't walk all the way back there, but see if these cars are still here. Yeah, they are. I think there used to be one right here. I could be wrong. I'll just go back here quick. This is where the Camaro and the Chevelle and that early Broncos back there, you're just rotting away, worth a ton of money. Those early Broncos really gone, just skyrocketed. Yeah, little Mustang 2's actually in pretty good shape. This Camaro, I mean, this is definitely a salvageable Camaro. It's a 327 car. I don't remember a fire being back there. I wonder if that glass caught whatever was back there on fire. But this car, 327 Camaro, just sitting here. Door's not opening. And then 2 Malibus. This is a 307 car. And then that one I think is a big block car. Man, that tree fell over on it. That wasn't like that even last year, I don't think. And then back there is that Bronco. I've tried to talk to him about that Bronco before, but he says that someone dropped it off. They were supposed to take care of it, just store it for him. And then they haven't talked to that guy in 20-30 years or something like that. So they don't have a title for it. And I asked them, well, can I buy it? But now it's so hard to get titles. During COVID, we were able to get a bunch of titles done. And now that window is closed. They made it a lot harder. There's a cab over. I pulled off a bunch of parts for mine off of that thing. This thing's pretty cool. I forget what these are called. It's an International, but I forget. It's like a K something. I remember looking in this truck before, and I think there were some transmissions in it. I'm not going to get into that. It's a nice cab, completely rotted out roof. Rotted real bad. GMC trucks. GMC truck there, another International. I think they cleaned up some of this. There was definitely another vehicle right here. These are pretty well picked through, big old trucks. Lots of good cabs though. I mean, that cab there, they cut the frame, just left it on the frame, probably helped it a little. And not a lot of rot. I love these. It's like a 47 or something like that. Another really decent cab. Chevy. Yeah, big old Chevy. More decent cabs. Like, you just see those cab corners. Like, other parts of the world, those are all rotted out. But here in Colorado, man, they don't rot nearly as bad. Some more big trucks. I better start heading out here. My buddies are over there pulling parts off that Mustang. They're probably done by now, wondering where the hell I am. So I'll get the rest of this on the way towards the front. There's more stuff. There's all those cars over there. I'll go through those another time. Man, it looks like he's gotten rid of a lot of the trucks though. I know I have a video walking down this section right here. Look at that thing over there. I wonder what that was with that big old swooping fender. Another International. Man, if you like farm trucks, which I do, I just don't have room for them. He's got the farm trucks here. That's a nice Ford there, like a 48. Really nice cabs. There's another 48, 49 somewhere, something like that. Studebakers. Oh, this boom truck right here is sweet. There's another nice, that's a really nice Ford right there. That cab could be used for sure. This thing is pretty sweet. I've taken a video of this thing too. Just look at the boom on this thing, it's pretty crazy. Another nice cab right there. There's a pretty nice, what is that, 59 or 60 Ford over there. This Dodge. Got a bunch of junk in the back. Big Ford right there. Big tandem axle. Small block. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all these cars right now. They're pretty much all junk right there anyway. So if you see anything that you can't live without, message me and I can, or just leave a comment, whatever, and I can ask him. I know he's been listing, he's got a guy listing some vehicles for him on Marketplace. So, and then just, you could see all the parts here. I mean, I know that this little trailer here has got some good stuff in it. I've gone through some of it before. Like, let's see what we can see here. That bedside right there is worth a bunch of money. Got a little dent in it, but not too bad. This is a nice Ford he'd probably sell. Yeah, yard truck it says, but man, I'd like this thing. I love a brick nose. Love a brick. Some of my favorite trucks are brick nose. Yeah, like that looks like Chevy there. Some Chevelle hoods over there. Those are definitely Chevelle hoods. Looks like a 57 Chevy fender right there. So there's some parts here. There's probably a Pontiac Firebird hood right there with the hood scoop. The hole for the hood. Shaker hood, whatever. I know that one he'd sell. That's a nice F-250 four-wheel drive truck. This one's actually listed right now. I think he's asking like $2 grand, $3 grand, something like that. And that's a pretty nice looking truck. Original, one of their old Speedway auto wrecking trucks. Pretty decent. Another nice Chevy there. This thing I've taken a video of. If I had the land, I'd buy this thing. And it would just be yard art. Because it is so cool. It's got a Y block in it. Just look at this thing. Quickway truck shovel. Like, just too cool. Think about trying to get this thing, tandem axle, to get this thing running, get this piece of equipment working. That bus is badass too. It'd be awesome to restore something like that, but you need the money, that's for sure. There's a nice 69, something like that, Chevy. Another, I think that's an arrow nose right there, Ford next to a bull nose. Oh, that tanker truck. I don't know if I've ever looked at this tanker truck before. You know, with all these farms around this area, you know, all these trucks, a lot of them just sat around for a long time. So the body's just, you know, really, that thing really isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I've started with a lot worse. Alright, well, this video is 35 minutes long. Look at flathead. 4-cylinder flathead generator right there. So, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll make another video probably next weekend when I'm here again, because I'm here almost every weekend.